Butler in his very first over has one heck of a prize scout. He's got Triscothic. He's misjudged it, and that's dead. Top shot. Hussain at his best through the covers, and the first boundary of the English innings. In the air over the top, and 4. Vincent is a backward point, but that was use, and very good use, of a loose delivery. That's beautifully struck. Knight's not even bothering to run here. Not initially anyway, and the ball gets across the rope. Through the gap, over tossed. And Vincent is very quick, but not that quick. And yet another boundary, they keep coming.
And inventing again, Nasser Hussain, marvellous shot, one bounce. Hooking beautifully, one bounce for 4. Marvellous shot from Nasser Hussain. Oh, that's a magnificent cover drive.
It is a good stroke, isn't it?
And hooking this time, and will pick up another boundary. New Zealand bowlers not finding the right length, and they are being punished.
So quite a comprehensive wagon wheel for Nasser Hussain. Now Nick Knight getting into it too.
Well, Andre Adams, he started with a very good maiden, and Nick Knight's clearly said, no, you're not bowling too, son, and look at him. Again, a little shimmy down the wicket.
But they are using the full face of the bat. There's the second boundary.
Well, once again, it's a magnificent cricket shot. Well, he's attempted to bowl a dot ball, but once again, we've seen some marvellous batsmanship. He's opened up the extra cover region this time. Here's Nick Knight. And that's 3 boundaries off consecutive balls.
What he does well here is actually the second step. He does the little one for a start, and he's actually able to extend out into a ball that's a little bit wide of his off stump. There's the shimmy, but then he takes the big second step to get there. So he's actually seen that very nicely.
Well, there's a sound there. Well, the New Zealanders are convinced. Tony Hill gives them out. There was certainly a sound. Nasser Hussain didn't want to go. There was a noise. And New Zealand really needed that second wicket. Well, he has just squeezed this through the offside for 4. A quite sublime piece of timing.
In the air, beautifully timed. Victoria, despairing dive at mid-wicket. That was crisply struck.
In the air and wide of Lou Vincent. The placement again superb, and the timing outstanding. Well, Nick Knight has been in top form, but Graham Thorpe is one of the world's best batsmen on his day. When he gets going, boy, watch out. He is particularly good on the pull. That's a scintillating cover drive there from the left-hander. Oh, good shot. Big gap there over long on. By charging the ball before, it just puts a lot of doubt on the young bowler's mind. Hooked away and easily put between the 2 fieldsmen. Too short, set up on this beautiful pitch here. And you don't bowl there to Graham Thorpe. He is one of the world's best at the pull shot. Glorious again. Down the wicket, and again he's found the gap. That is brilliant batting. And gone this time. That seemed to hold up a little, and Knight getting it on the splice. Slow ball too. And a good catch there. There's the breakthrough New Zealand so badly needed. Knight goes, what a good innings. It was just the bounce and a tuck Knight up, spliced him. A good catch by Adams.
He just took his eye off this. Good strike rate. Look at that, 104. He goes for 73 in England now. 156 for 3.
Well, this is in the air, and it's a long way back. Make that 23 boundaries and a 6.
The first 6 of the innings. And Flintoff is known for his big hitting ability. And at first, when he made contact with that, I thought he'd hit that straight up in the air and maybe square leg had a chance. Well, he had no chance because it was about 15 rows back.
Yes, not unless he's sitting. And I think actually Daryl Tuffy thought, I've got a chance here. He's followed him there. That's the way to go. Good effort from McMillan down on the boundary. Oh, and a direct hit. That looks hopeful for New Zealand. Wonderful fielding from Craig McMillan on the boundary, sliding to get to prevent the boundary, then the straight hit.
Superb bit of fielding from Craig McMillan. He made good ground to his right, pulled out the big dive, quickly to his feet, one-handed pickup, and this is a strong flat throw. And directly on target, direct hit and well short. Red light. There we are, there's the evidence. Graham Thorpe on his way, and that is a big wicket for New Zealand. Out! Great catch on the boundary, Daryl Tuffy. Paul Collingwood looking to lift Daniel Vettori out of the ground, sweeping him front of square. Didn't make great contact with it, slightly mistimed. Oh well, that's a marvellous catch. Left-handed Louis Vincent, who else would it be at cover? Batsman's refusing to go Flintoff, he's not convinced. Lou Vincent is. Now the New Zealanders to a man were convinced that Vincent had taken this catch. Look at Chris Harris in the background. They've given it. They've given the catch. That is a superb catch by Louis Vincent.
Oh, it's in the air. And it looks like another catch for New Zealand. Christopher Cairns this time. Made a lot of ground to his right and running forward. Always difficult with the head bobbling. Got the hands, 2 hands to the ball. And Craig White is gone.
Gone. Another one goes. Vincent, a simple catch. Foster just compounds really and emphasises the fact that England now are in deep trouble. Gone again. There's another one. Another simple catch to Chris Harris. Giles is on his way back. And England, what is happening? In the air, and this will be out. Harris takes the simplest of catches, and England have been bowled out in 40.2 overs. It's unbelievable to consider they were in such a good position not that long ago. So what a demise for England, 196 in 40.2 overs. They were flying in the 27th at 157 for 2. Knight and Hussain had done a wonderful job, and Thorpe too entered the fray, 41 from 52. And from his run out down, it was all a bit of a mess from an England point of view. Too many batsmen getting out in soft fashions, and also not enough fight there in the tail to get them through to at least the 42 over mark once things had started to go wrong. So lessons to be learnt there for England on what is a pretty good batting pitch. New Zealand, well, they were wayward. While England were flying, they were suffering. Butler on debut got a wicket in his first over, but that was about all he had to write home about. Tuffy too was a little bit wayward, line and length. Cairns 2 for 43 was a bit stiff, could have been better than that. Adams 2 for 25, but look at the slow bowlers down the bottom there. Between them, Harris and Vettori, 11 overs. They took 3 for 28 on a pitch which gave them very little. So a good comeback from the New Zealanders means they will only have to chase 197 to go 1-0 up in the series.
Uppercut, good shot. Got a lot on it. There's always the danger with the new ball that you could find third man with a shot like that. But Nevin will be nicely relieved with that good boundary. Here it is. Beautifully played though by Nevin. He got it fine. It was in control. Little man, and he got under this one comfortably. Second boundary to Nevin. Good stroke. Behind square, and that'll go for 4. He's been bowled a lot of short pitch deliveries. This is one of the first he's got up. Boy, did he prosper. Great shot. Cracking stroke. That is Astle at his best.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Darren Gough knows all about Nathan Astle. If you give him any width at all, whether it's full or short, he'll put you away through the offside, and that's a typical Astle shot. All the weight coming forward, and the ball crashed away at great pace through the offside.
Bounce again, he hits it in the air away from third man once more, and 4 more. So he's feeding him, Andy Caddick, but Chris Nevin is playing it pretty well. And he smashed that. Will it carry? Oh, I don't know. That is a line ball. That is close, very close. We'll have to have another look at that one.
Oh, here it is. Let's have a close look at this. I think it may have cleared the boundary. Just with the naked eye, this will show it up clearly. Oh, I think it's hit the rope.
Oh, no, this is for me. I think this is just a 4. It's just, to me, just bounced inside the line of the rope there and up over the top. Yes, Caddick. Beat square leg. The outfield's getting just a little quicker, and this will make it to the fence. So 4 more. And England's pride is taking a bit of a hammering here. This is Astle on the charge. It was a very good cricket shot. He was well out of his crease. Caddick didn't do too badly to angle it in at his feet. Astle adjusted beautifully. That's 4. Fine leg up inside the circle. Once it beats him. So Caddick, that is not the line or the length to bowl with that field.
It's an excellent cricket shot, but very, very poor bowling from Andy Caddick. His fine leg up now inside the circle. And that says to the bowler, come on, you've got to bowl it a bit fuller and look to bring the batsman forward. Hitting down the ground more, not there, and particularly not down that leg side line. Bread and butter.
Oh, what a shot that is. He's whistled that over the top for 6. It didn't go very high, but that was off the middle.
And maybe this is one of the reasons that the New Zealand selectors have made this change with their keeper. Chris Nevin pinch hitting at the top of the order, and this is a special shot. He has picked this up very, very early, and it's like a little short arm jab, isn't it? And it's gone flat, low and hard for 6. Great shot.
Scott's about 20 metres in there when that raced over his head. He's right back on the rope now.
And then he plays those.
A stunning stroke again. He's looking to almost come forward and then saw the length. Just shimmied with the front foot onto the back. This time gone. He walked into a cut shot, couldn't keep it down. He got actually too close to it. Just 1 short of the 100. New Zealand lose Nevin. A good knock though. Glorious shot this. Fleming has played this nicely recently. That is hammered.
In the air and gone. So Craig White has got the New Zealand captain. Little bottom hand coming into play. Chipped it straight back, safely held. And he's away. Straight through the covers. Nicest possible greeting. A half volley outside off stump. It's 115 for 2. Well, what a shot that is. From that stance to hit the ball there. Quite incredible.
Can't believe it. I want to see the replay. He can't either.
There he is, square on. And he's still square on. Changes there. Good footwork. How does he do that?
Only the one slip, and that's through where second slip may have got it before.
Usually happens. I just said that England have backed off, changed the field. Goff back into the attack with 2 slips. Captain Nasser Hussain opts to push second slip into the outer. Had to happen. Boundary score. No justice for him.
Edge and gone. Big nick through, and Darren Goff has done it. And he is delighted. England are still in this.
Well, he's in there to take a wicket. He's done exactly that. Troublesome batsman Craig McMillan goes for one big shot too often. Darren Goff outside off stump, big nick. Foster makes no mistake. Well, can they do it? They'll think that they can, England. McMillan on his way back to the pavilion. Caught Foster, ball Goff 15. New Zealand 136 for 3.
Pretty subdued here at Jade Stadium when Craig McMillan left, but when they saw Chris Cairns get to his feet, they rose as one. Massive ovation, and that's why strike rate of 81, 18 50s and 4 centuries. He's better than a bowling all-rounder these days. He's a top-class batsman. And now I think Hussain has done exactly the right thing. He knows he has to get Cairns out to win this game. 3 slips.
Big time, big cricket this for England. Starman, wonderful player, Chris Cairns. 61 required from 83 deliveries. 3 wickets down, New Zealand. Quick wicket here, changes the game.
Hussain has gone into a short backward square leg, about 5 metres from the bat. Whack, take that. 1 bounce, over extra cover for 4.
What a lousy delivery from Darren Goff to a new batsman, short, wide, off stump. Doesn't need any invitation here, Chris Cairns. Standing ovation to the crease, but the business is when he stands there and delivers. Where's that gone?
Gone again, this time along the deck, and it's 4 more.
He's waiting for that ball just on off stump. Ever so slightly back of a length, that's all that he needs. Very tall man, Chris Cairns. You just sense that he doesn't come into the crease to look for a single and to keep the board ticking over with little deft shots. He's looking to score boundaries. He's got an opportunity to score boundaries with 3 slips. Backwards, short backwards square leg as well. He changes the field here, Hussain, but there are still 3 slips in.
Bowling! Brilliant cricket from Darren Goff. Cairns was waiting on the back foot for another short one. Goff pitched it up through the gate. Back goes off stump, back goes Cairns.
Game's changed. He said it was a big wicket. We saw a lousy delivery from Darren Goff. This is a bullseye. Ball of fuller length. He finds the length. An outrageous shot from Chris Cairns. Going for the big one again. I think he's just saying bye-bye. He is on his way, Chris Cairns and New Zealand. 144 for 4.
Edge, gone. Caught it slip, first ball, Lou Vincent. Trescothick and Goff, they gave him the extra over. He's got 3 wickets.
What he came on to do, that's exactly what he's done. Throw him the ball, he'll get you out of a jam. Thanks for popping in. Lou Vincent's been and gone. Darren Goff, full length, he's found the length. He's found the outside edge. Safe hands, Flintoff. This game changed when Chris Cairns was out. New Zealand 144 for 5.
This time it's Harris. Goff gets 4. Stunned silence from the Black Caps.
And stunned silence from Jade Stadium. Cantabrian heroes on his way. Darren Goff, 4 quick wickets. And this is a magnificent delivery. It's nipped away from Harris. It's committed him to the shot. Big nick through to keeper Foster. He's on his way for no score. It's 144 for 6.
Well, those worms, boy oh boy, look at the diseases they're picking up. This was the Goff over. Amazing. Get to around the 27 over mark, and wickets just tumble. Look at the England one. 6 wickets fell, 8 wickets fell for 40. England were at a run rate of 5.66 at this stage after 32 overs. Here's Goff's last over.
Well, and there's some exciting cricket. Andre Adams, stand and deliver.
Bold stuff. He hit straight, that's the main thing.
Oh, that's a big hit. That is a big, big hit. Almost into the top of the Headley stand. 6 runs, huge.
Holy cow, this is massive. Adams, top of the Headley stand. Ashley Giles has only been conceding singles, and then whackety-doo.
Well, it was Caribbean, wasn't it? Have a look at this. He's down on that back knee, and he has made great contact there.
$50 for Astle. What a good time to get back into form. There's 29.50 to go with 11 hundreds. The 40th time he goes past 50 for New Zealand.
And what a valuable one it is too. Has played very, very well. Not quick by his own standards, but of huge value for New Zealand. They know just how important this innings could be. And he's gone again. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Too short, Andy Caddick, and he's paying the price.
Well, this is fine batting under pressure, but you've got to question if you're an England supporter. Has Andy Caddick turned up tonight? He has bowled quite poorly by his standards. 7 overs, none for 44. Too short, 2 leg side. That's a good shot because he got the footwork, the body inside the line, swung it away. Oh, another bold stroke, gave himself some room and slaps it through the covers. 4 more. These are big moments for Andre Adams. Here he goes, in through the gap. Good shot, Astle. Made a good charge, and he's picked up for brilliant batting from Astle. He races into the 60s.
That's what I was just on about there, that length. It gives the batsman a chance to either get under it or attack it down. See, it's neither the full Yorker length or a change of pace. And Astle has been improving through this region, this avenue, down the onside, wide of long on. He's brave enough to run down. All Hussain can do is turn and watch.
It has been a terrific partnership, this. 47 from 43 balls. And we can see how it's been scored. Astle in the yellow, mainly through the onside. Adams in red. And he is it to all parts. That big 6 up into the Hadley stand. What a highlight that is. A massive hit. And he has broken the back of the Englishman. Magnificent. That is magnificent. Nearly all the way. That could be the end of the game. What a shot from Adams. A stunning stroke.
Well, you've got to be impressed with this. This is the slow ball, change of pace. Look at this, gives himself room. It's in the slot. Again, not Yorker length. And if you allow the batsman to get leverage, this is what he'll do. Might get another angle on this. It does look like a 6 from there. And bingo, it's over.
There's the game. Adams signs it off in emphatic style. The 6-over extra cover to wrap it up this first game in the National Bank Series. What a game it's been. Absolutely brilliant. It is seesawed and toed and fro just like you wouldn't believe.
So 197 to win for New Zealand. Didn't seem that tough a total, and that was the case when they put on 99 for the first wicket. Chris Nevin and Nathan Astle, maybe they found a partnership at last at the top of the order, the New Zealanders. Then when Nevin got out and Fleming got out soon after that, New Zealand lost 3 wickets with a score at 144, and there would have been a lot of nerves on the batting side of things, because 197 then looked a long way away. Into Andre Adams, 28 from 23. He's a positive young man. He played that way, and he had a good all-round match. They got there in the end, 38.3 overs, and still Vittori and co to bat. Goff was brilliant at the start, and he was unlucky then, and then he came back for his captain Nasser Hussain, and he bowled a gem of a spell, 4 for 44. Andy Caddick, you'd have to say, is not at his brilliant best just yet, but he'll come good on this tour. Plenty of time. Flintoff, good all-rounder, 1 for 30. Quite a quick bowler too. 5 overs, 1 for 36 for Craig White, a little expensive. And Giles did a magnificent job for his captain as well, tying up one end so he could attack at the other. None for 28, but he'll bowl a lot worse spells than that.